Coach, a lot of positives this weekend.
Yeah, Carson Liggett, I thought gave us a quality start. The kid jumps on a first pitch fastball of the game, and you tip your hat to him. But then he puts up some zeros, and if we don't have the little hiccup at first, a couple solo shots, he gives one up to their best hitter. I thought that was a step in the right direction for Carson. He's been pitching well out of the bullpen, and it was good to see him run out there and compete. And we did a lot of good things this weekend. The exciting thing is we can get better. We can get better on the bases. Obviously, there's things Coach Williams is trying to do with the pitchers, and Coach Snyder and Coach Rabel are doing with the hitters. But it's hard to complain when you win 3 games against a really good opponent and 2 one-run games. And that was nice to see Tucker Bivens shut the door.
I would say, Tucker, can you just talk about what you saw both, not just today, but both days with Tucker there at the end?
Coach Williams saw that in Tucker early in his career. He didn't have all the success he wanted as a freshman, but you just saw the makeup, the character, the toughness. And so even though he wasn't dominating necessarily early in his career, you felt like he was close. Like the Birdie brothers and guys that make that jump in year 2. And it's nice to have a guy in the back end. I think the success of our program has always hinged on a really good closer, a dominant guy, a guy that you trust. And I think Coach Williams, the success of his pitching staffs, we've had great closers. So it's nice that should give our team a lot of confidence that to get us out of a jam and maybe free us up a little more offensively to score some runs late as well.
It's got to feel nice that it's also a guy that you're not using just to close necessarily in the 9th inning. It's someone that you can run out there. The last couple weekends spent 7, 8, and 9.
No doubt. It's a durable guy. I think we tried starting him last year at times. He's athletic, he's strong. Coach Williams is very smart with taking care of his pitchers and the health and how much their workload is. So in college baseball, different from the big leagues, and this week we only played 3 games. So you have the luxury of running a guy out for more than 1 inning. We don't play tomorrow. He played 1 game on Tuesday. And even after last weekend, he was not available. Well, I guess it was 2 weeks ago. After Wake Forest, he wasn't available for the Tuesday game. So if you use him enough, Coach Williams will rest him and get him ready for the next weekend. So, yeah, it definitely gives you a lot of options with a guy like Tucker.
Dan, I know you and base running. You mentioned base running, and that doesn't sit well with you when you've got to work on it. What is it? Is that more mental than anything?
Well, I let it be known on the radio, and I told the team out there, Adam Vrabel is now fired as the base running coach, and I am taking over base running. But unfortunately, I'm already in charge of the base running. So it's a combination of definitely a mental lapse. There's definitely some hiccups in there that just cannot allow. But then some of it is you're just so aggressive. I let Eddie King steal third with 2 outs because I think Eddie can get the base, and he doesn't. Zion is super aggressive and, pass ball, or I think it was maybe Napleton today, So some of it is just being too aggressive. Some of it is not smart decisions at times, and I'm responsible for it. So the exciting thing for me is, as I tell the guys, we can get better. So I have to address them. We have to work on it. We have to get better because you just don't want to give away. You don't want to give away free bases in the ACC when you got 1-run games like this.
You mentioned not only a sweep but the 2 1-run games. How much confidence now, or I guess what do you do to build? What can you do to build off of this moving forward into a week when you've got a bit?
You said it. Confidence is a great word. Belief. Just got to believe. Got to trust each other. We keep telling these guys, man, there's a lot of talent. These kids work hard. It's a good group, man. It's a special group. And going through maybe some of the hiccups and the challenges in the first half of the year, maybe that'll help us. Maybe that'll help us get tougher. As I always challenge our group to be tough, learn and grow, and just, better enjoy this because they work hard and they're talented. So if we can combine the trust and the faith, the belief, with the enjoyment of playing this game, the sky's the limit for this group.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.